Welcome to the 3D printer tutorial. The first step is to get your part into the proper format so that the 3D printer can read it. Starting off, I have a part here in SOLIDWORKS and I'm ready to convert it into a STL file, which is the format the 3D printer reads. So I go to File, Save As, and under Save As Type, STL. And you want to type in the name, hit save, and then hit OK. This is the 3D printer guide. And the first step is to turn on the printer. The button is here on the back, right next to the power cord, and you just flick the switch. Once the printer's on, we'll open up the software that controls it. So go down to the Start menu, Computer, the C drive, and then Replicator G. And down here is Replicator G. Next step is to open the STL file, which is your part. File open, and then there should be an STL. So I have the block O STL. Next, you want to position it on the platform. You can do so by selecting Move and moving it in the X or the Y planes. Once you have it situated on the platform, select Put on Platform, and it places it even with the printing platform.
After positioning the object, you will want to generate the G-code. Go to the bottom right hand toolbar and select Generate G-code. The window pops up. Directions for generating the G-code can be found in the printer guide. For our example, we are using the material ABS. The slicing profile default for ABS is replicator slicing. Select. You will want to correspond the extruder to the correct wheel of material that you are using on the back of the 3D printer. Make sure those two correspond. The Support Material tab will usually be set to None for our projects. Next, you will want to select the Default tab. For our projects, we'll most likely be using low accelerated defaults. Select. Next, we will select the Plastic tab, and the filament diameter is specified on the spool of material that you are using. You will want to make sure this is correct. Next, we will go to the Settings tab. The printer guide will run through these specific settings. Object Info references the amount of filament that is used while laying out the material. Layer height is recommended to be 0.27. Number of shells is the wall thickness should be 1. The feed rate is the speed which the printer head moves over the base. For ABS, it is typically 80 millimeters per second. The print temperature for ABS should be between around 220 to 260 degrees Celsius. It is recommended that at the accelerating speed, it should be 235 degrees Celsius. In the printer guide, it goes into more depth about the specific settings for the specific materials used. After all these tabs have been set and all 4 boxes have been checked, you will go to Generate G-Code. Select OK. Once the G-code has been generated, select the G-code tab, and this brings up the whole code. We have to manually check the plate temperature. This is about 10 lines down, starting with the command M109. Check and make sure that the S temperature corresponds to the correct material. Next, 1 line down, starting with the command M104, double check that the extruder temperature is correct as well, corresponding to the correct material. Once you have done this, you're ready to build. Go to the upper left hand corner and select Build.